Hello and welcome back to another Magic Arena video. I'm Magic Sven. Today we're going back into Historic and it's the card I absolutely love that we're building around today. It's Collected Conjuring. This is a card that was printed in one of the Historic anthologies, comes from Modern Masters originally I believe, but it's basically only playable in Historic, and it's like a Collected Company, except instead of creatures it only gets sorceries, and only sorceries, not instants. So you have to build your deck in a very specific way with lots of low-cost sorceries. So I've done this before with Mill, and I've done it before with a Storm build that no longer works. But you don't really need either of those things. I think this is probably the best build of the deck, and it's just a burn deck. The idea is we're essentially going to cast Static Discharge, targeting our opponent's face as much as we can. So each time you cast Static Discharge, it goes up in intensity. So it starts at 3, deals 3 damage. Each time you cast it, goes up by 1. So if we keep casting it over and over again, out of our library, out of our graveyard with Invoke Calamity, then it's going to be enough to kill the opponent. The other combo here is See the Truth. If we get to See the Truth off of an Expressive Iteration, or out of the yard from Invoke Calamity, or out of Exile from Collected Company, then we're going to get the full 3-card value off of See the Truth. It's going to be a nice way to refill our hand after we've used a bunch of burn spells to kill off our opponent's creatures. So, that's the deck. Let's take it into the ladder. Round 1 up against Teferi. Not a bad looking hand. We've got a little bit of card draw and then just a ton of burn spells. Hopefully we'll be playing a creature matchup here, because we don't have Conjuring or Invoke Calamity, but I think this is good enough to keep. So keep we shall. Lead with a mountain. Pretty much always hoping to face creature decks with this deck. It's good at clearing the way, for sure. And then once you've cleared the way, you can just burn the face to finish them off. Interesting pick here. I could see Calamity or Pillar of Flame. No, not Pillar of Flame. Invoke Calamity or land here. I guess I'm going to take the Calamity, because if I don't have the Calamity, then what am I drawing lands for? What do I need lands for? Alright, there's a card I'm happy to cast a burn spell against. And we'll do a Static Discharge and get it pumping up. Probably just regular humans. Almost always want to play our lands on red because of Invoke Calamity. Really just need one blue here and there. And since we did play the Static Discharge last time, now we can play this one for 4. Current should be good here. Probably be extra good against this guy. As long as they don't put out a way to pump it up. Brutal Cathar is fine. Alright. So we'll just Conductive Current, make our Royal Eruption erupt even further. Okay, there's a CoCo. CoCo, oh no. Ooh, oh no indeed. That's a big yikes. Okay, there's a land, but we're going to play Expressive Iteration, maybe get a land off of the Iteration. Though I'd rather get 2 spells if possible. Perfect. So Discharge goes to hand. Strangle goes back in the deck. See the Truth gets exiled. Then we play Storm Carved Coast, and See the Truth, refill the hand. We got more Calamities, so next turn we can do like burn spell, win on the following turn with Invoke Calamity. Might have another CoCo over there. So let's Static Discharge. Do I want an Iteration? I think I just want a Static Discharge again. And then I'll play that tapped. CoCo away. It's fine. I don't think they'll be able to kill me. no matter what they get off the top. Land is also lethal here. Don't really know what could be in their hand. I guess just lands then. Pretty unfortunate. Yeah, nothing like a CoCo miss. That's always very sad. So we're just gonna pass. And invoke some Calamity here. Graveyard, discharge you. Discharge you. Yeah. Yeah, the creature decks are absolutely what you want to be facing. They did have a CoCo whiff, but I don't think it really would have mattered. We had so much burn spells in our hand, it would have been fine, I get the feeling. But, you know, we don't have to find out. Let's move on. Another pretty good looking hand here. We've got Strangles for any early game plays, a Static Discharge, and of course our namesake Collected Conjuring. Let's keep. Hopefully they're like elves. I'm always hoping for elves. This looks like a Thoughtseize. Yep, you got it. They'll probably take Conjuring here. Unless they've got very efficient plays that they need to take the Strangles away for. That's not bad. No reason to not play the Mountain first. Might as well have all my lands come into play untapped. Tarmogoyf. Okay. I'm down to burn him, so there's only sorceries in the yard, so this will kill Tarmogoyf. They must have seen that coming. Another Tarmogoyf? I could still burn that. Temple of Milady. And no plays. Okay. Plan the pathway, and let's see the truth. I just want to land. And we do get it. They're probably holding up like creature removal. Thought Sneeze. Probably takes the Conjuring again. Okay. They did not do anything with that, so I guess I just get to strangle it. Then I'll discharge you and decline to pay that. So we've got some good cards in the yard. Did draw the land, so that's good. No reason to fire it off on my turn. If they play something I need to remove, then I'm going to want to be able to remove it. Whoa! Cool, I haven't seen him in a while. Yep, you got wolves. Alright, well, let's invoke Calamity here. I think I want to Conjuring and see the truth. Yeah, I don't feel like I need to burn things. This is at 5. Yeah, let's Conjuring, see the truth. Okay. Yep, and we'll just go face. This does 5. No, yeah, this does 5. This does 3. Burn you, my friend. We have beaten the Tarmogoyf deck. All it took was a bunch of burn spells. Sweet. Usually these matchups are pretty hard, but yeah, we just got the right stuff at the right time. Very nice. Another hand with pretty good stuff. A little land heavy, but we've got Iteration to help us pull out of that. Gonna try and save Iteration for a bit later. Iteration you want to cast early if you're missing land drops, but you want to save if you already have a bunch. Then you draw 2 spells off of it. So we'll try to save that for a bit. We'll burn any of their early creatures, but this is a keep. Alright, we're up against Plains. This is a hard card for us to beat. So I'm not going to burn it now. I don't want them to get super ahead on card advantage. I need to run them out eventually of creature spells. Thalia's Lieutenant is pretty good. Alright, now this counters unless I pay 2, unfortunately, so... They're gonna get their card. I'll just let this come into play tapped. They'll get their card, hopefully they play 2 creatures, and then I wipe the board. Yeah, that's the plan. So decline, Pillar of Flame, target your Sentinel. Draw your card. Giant Killer, okay. And that's it. Not sure what comes at 2 mana. Maybe a protection spell? I think I still have to play into it. But it doesn't look like they had it. Clearly. Static Discharge is now doing 5 damage a pop. Inquisiteur Captain gets out another Thalia's Lieutenant. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just Conjuring here. It's too efficient not to. Yikes. Okay. That happened. And unfortunately we put 2 invokes to the bottom there. This must be in the bottom in a random order. Yeah. Definitely would have liked to have cast something. That would have been preferable. Anyways, let's strangle this guy. This is still currently at 3 intensity, so unfortunately I have to use my big burn spell on this one. And a Manland. Manlands are really hard for us to beat for obvious reasons. We can't burn them out on our turn. You're just going to play Skyclave as a 2/2, which is correct, I believe. We'll play Iteration here. And I'm going to want to kill creatures. So they attack me for 5, 6 next turn. Dead in 2. If I kill that, then I'm dead in 1. So if I cast this for 4, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need 1 more turn. Okay, I'll put Discharge in my hand. Coast in the library. Royal Eruption here. Is there any way I can get away with not killing a creature? How much does this attack for? 3? 6. So, yeah, 4. It's just like, just enough that I think it's right to cast... Wait. To cast it targeting the Skyclave. What am I doing? It's fine, sure. We'll just draw another Static Discharge off the top. Did not draw another Static Discharge off the top. Iteration. Okay, Eruption to hand. Truth in the Library. Exile Pillar. Our hope is the misplay now. So we're going to burn this, leave up 2 mana. and set some stops. And if they figure it out, then we're dead. If they don't, we have a shot. Alright, they figured it out. You got us. I don't think we were winning that one regardless. Let's see. Let's do the math real quick. Show me the view battlefield button. Okay. So if I didn't hit them to 3, they'd be at 18. They'd have still attacked us for 2 less. We'd be at 5. So I wouldn't be dead this turn. And I'd have another Royal Eruption in my hand. So I can do 9. Yeah, still seems unlikely. I think they just got us there just a little. Too much threats. Man lands are a huge problem. I might add some land destruction in the final build of this deck. Yeah, so quick note, I added 2 Field of Ruin. I might want the 3rd, I'm not sure. I cut 1 Mountain and the Hard Evidence for it, but I think this will be a little better, give us at least a couple outs to man lands. Another good looking hand here. We've got early burn, a sweeper, and card draw. This is kind of exactly where I want to be. We'll definitely keep this one. Opponent took a mulligan, it looks. We're keeping 7. Looks like they kept their 6, though. Nothing on turn 1. Another Humans deck, maybe? Appears to be the deck du jour. Maybe life gain, too. It is indeed life gain. We will be strangling them. Terra Lisa. A little awkward with the mana. Maybe I should have played the Riverglide pathway there. And they're missing land drops, which is unfortunate for them. I'll play the See the Truth here. Kind of just want the Sulphur Falls. I got collected Conjurings to cast over here. Okay, they didn't want to play anything. I guess I'll just Iteration then. No, maybe I just See the Truth. I'll See the Truth. Take a Royal Eruption here. The burn spells are going to be good. Play the land. Pass the turn. They must have collected companies. Okay, that's fine. We'll do a Conjuring. Try and get that off the battlefield. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll add more damage to our Royal Eruption. Alright, they've got their CoCo. And they're ready to go. I'll just cast Iteration here. Strangled Hand. Eruption to play. I think that's right. Alright, so Strangle Hand. Falls to Library. Exile that. Play the land. Make them think we have counter spells. Burn you for 3. And we'll pass the turn. Yeah. I didn't think we'd get them by holding up 2 mana, but you gotta try. There's no way you can't do it there. Gee, I really hope they don't have the... Yeah, that card. So now we lose. Or, well, we've got Conductive Current, so they go to... You know, I'm going to concede, even though it's not strictly over. They have infinite creatures. We get to burn all the squirrels away, but then they have this giant scurry oak left over. I assume they'll make it at least a 20/20, so there's no way we'll be able to pull it off the battlefield. And we're not going to get enough Royal Eruptions with all the life they're going to need. So I think the game is just over. Pretty good hits off the Collected Company there, what can you say? Ugh, there's a grody looking hand. We can't really keep one land. We're gonna mulligan that. This is better. Not a lot better, but it is better. All our lands come into play tapped. Yuck. Keep 6. Might put See the Truth on the bottom. I want my land drops. I'm gonna make some with Iteration, probably. So Gigantha probably means the spells deck. I've been seeing a lot of that on the ladder right now. It's a decent matchup. I don't think I have time to fart around with See the Truth, though. Let's play a tapped Sulfur Falls. And a Beaumont Courier, which I think the spells deck plays that. It's either, it might just be mono red. I could see that for sure too. So we'll pillar this with flames. Don't want to let them just get damage and cards every turn necessarily. Time for the old Soulscar Mage. Okay. So, if I use this, I really want to hit a land off of it. It'll happen. That's kind of perfect. Yeah, I need the land, so I'm going to put Strangle in my hand. And then Strangle in the library. Exile the Pathway. Strangle the Soulscar Mage. And I didn't even have the instant to protect it. Okay, Pyromancer. This one I might not kill right away. Skewer me. I am the critics. Alright, we'll See the Truth. Let's get Conjuring into hand. We don't need any more lands. Given I drew a Conjuring, I think I just want to strangle this and prevent more damage. Like, the Conjuring will probably hit removal. That's kind of the bet, is that these always hit removal. Soulscar Mage. Put Gigantha in hand. Indeed. Alright, let's conjure. Okay, we hit enough stuff. So strangle this. Pillar you. Not a great CoCo. Certainly would have preferred to get some card draw in there. I wanted a card draw plus a strangle. Fortunately, all our See the Truths have hit the yard. I guess just the one. Pillar me. Yep. Discharge me. Yep. Another burn spell? Yeah. Okay, you got it. I'm low. Ooh. This is probably going to be CoCo See the Truth. Just refill the hand. I'll do it on their turn. In case they play action. Okay, looks like it's Gigantha. Alright. And we'll Calamity. Graveyard for See the Truth. And Collected Conjuring. Okay. So I could do current plus discharge. I think that's right. Current discharge. I can't take 5 off of this Gigantha, or I'm just dead. I boost my discharge. I draw 3. 3 good ones, too. And we're going to be looking to close out the game pretty quickly here. This is enough mana, so we can do this. And our intensity is at 5. So this is 12 damage. I think we just win now. Boom. Boom. Pow. 7U. That's so sweet. Oh my god. Bam, out of nowhere. Discharged. You've been discharged. Oh, this deck. It's so sweet. It's just so sweet, and it's so fun. And right now, it's such a good metagame call. It's so good against the creature matchups. I mean, like, they play their creature, you burn it. They play a creature, you burn it. And then eventually, you just bury them in card advantage off of See the Truth, and just finish the game out with static discharges. And there's nothing like static discharging someone for their whole dang life total. 20 points right at your face. Yeah, this is a really fun deck, and it's a good time to be playing it. So definitely recommend taking it out and giving it a spin. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.